How's it going, guys? So, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the heavens to another fallen soldier, Vinnie Paul, who was the drummer to Pantera, the original drummer. Like this guy was the real deal, as well as the drummer in a band that I particularly love called Hell Yeah, with the front man who was the original singer of Mudvayne, Chad Gray. Yeah, he recently passed away, I believe, yesterday, and I believe it was the age of 54, so gone too soon. Another fallen soldier. I want to give shout outs to a great legend. Um, Personally, I never really, for whatever reason, listened to a lot of Pantera, but I always respected them, for what they did for metal. They were just, for their time, back in the 80s, in the early 90s, they were the kings of thrash metal. They had crazy good riffs. Dimebag Darrell, rest in peace. He was just such an amazing guitarist, and Vinnie Paul too was such a great drummer. And that's why I love that band Hell Yeah. Not only because Chad Gray's in it, but because I love the drums, man. They're just so fucking raw, and he did such a great job. So I just wanted to say, yeah, rest in peace to a legend. I really don't know what happened. I'm not going to start. I just said a word that really should not be said on a rest in peace video. No, but look, I'm not going to start making accusations, about blood sacrifices or this and that. But all I can tell you guys, in the rock and roll world, it does happen. There are people, who call hits on people and things like that, and unfortunately, that could be the case, but it could also be natural causes. So I'm not going to hop to conclusions on this one, but, he seemed like a happy guy. I'm sure it wasn't suicide. I don't think that they even declared that it was. I'm not actually sure if they know entirely right now, but yeah, from what I've seen, though, it wasn't suicide or anything, like that. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I got for you. Yeah, I love Vinnie Paul. He seemed like such a cool dude. Yeah, his drums too. I loved his drums because they were just so fucking big. He was such a badass. He would play like drums that looked like they were from the 1980s in Hell Yeah, and I just thought that was so cool. And his drumsticks, I mean, literally looked like drumsticks, from a bird. That's how big they were. They look so heavy and massive. And I think that's so fucking badass that he did that. Plus, the cowboy hat, his style. He seemed like such an awesome guy. I wish I could have a friend even remotely as cool as this dude. Also, I just have to give a quick shout out to a band I really love, Hell Yeah. I don't know why this band gets so much hate. It's really a shame, and I'm sorry to bring up the drama on a rest in peace video, but really, I just have to say, guys, I gotta say something, and this is just fucking real talk. To all you Hell Yeah haters, I hope you guys are happy, because you're probably gonna get what you want now. Hell Yeah's probably gonna break up since they lost such an amazing guy. So I hope you guys are happy, I'm not saying his death was your fault by any means, but I just hope y'all are happy, because I was so sick and tired of all the fucking hate they were getting, man, really. And y'all were hating on a legend, too, by hating that band like that. I'm just letting you guys know. But, look, man, people can have their opinions. I'm all about free speech. But in my eyes, Hell Yeah was an amazing fucking band. And I'm from the South, so I loved it even more because of that. And I think that's why people hated on it, because they had that sort of Southern vibe. And to me, man, that's just like, I don't know, dude, it just seemed like some prejudiced bullshit. But again, people can love what they choose to love and hate what they choose to hate. It's just, I mean, I gotta say too, Chad Gray he's such a brilliant genius of a musician. I mean, he's astronomically good. I've seen few people that are as talented and as truly amazing as this man. And I totally respected his choice to join Hell Yeah, and I understand why he left Mudvayne. And I just wish more of his fans would have understood too. You know, sometimes you just get tired of being in a certain band. You know, you just want to move on and try other things. And it's not just that you're tired of the people. You know, you're just tired. Maybe he was just tired of the sound. You know, guys, listen, and I'm not hating on nu metal. I want to say that because I love bands like Korn and you know, Mudvayne. But when you get older, a lot of times, bro, your musical taste sometimes changes, and not just changes, but you want to play other things. I'm not saying that he, you know, no longer enjoys his Mudvayne music, but I can tell you as a 32-year-old man, I don't nearly listen to as much stuff like his Korn as I used to, but I still love it and I still appreciate it. But I can understand why he sort of was craving something different, you know, more just like, you know, classical metal, hard rock type shit. Because usually when you get older, that's the stuff that you prefer. But again, I just want to say, like, I love shit like Korn and Slipknot and Mudvayne. You know, I always thought it was funny, that whole, like, debacle between Mudvayne and fucking Mushroomhead. And I'm sorry I'm ranting, guys, but, you know, it's funny, like, I don't know, all the funny antics that have happened with metalcore and nu metal and stuff like that, especially nu metal, like, oh, you know, we're the first ones who started wearing masks and shit like that, you know, just stupid shit, you know, just childish shit. But, you know, I just have to say that, like, I don't think Chad Gray was at fault for any of that stupid drama. And I'm not going to cause any more drama on this video, but I will just say there is a certain someone in a certain band, okay, who I do not care for at all as a person. Now, I love his music, all right. I think that he is actually a very talented musician. But as a person, not so much. Let's just say he's the front band of a band that that rhymes with lip knot. Okay, I guess I pretty much made it a little too obvious there. But yeah, and Chad Gray was never a part of that. And you know, Vinnie Paul, he was such an awesome guy. He wouldn't have wanted any sort of stupid drama, you know, dumb bullshit, just to get attention, just to get you views. But anyways, guys, look, I apologize, though, for bringing some drama up in this video. I just felt like some things maybe needed to be said, but rest in peace, Vinnie Paul. I wish the best also for Chad Gray and the rest of Hell Yeah for whatever they decide to do. Now, I know some people are probably going to be saying, you know, go back to Mudvayne. Personally, I think Mudvayne did everything they were meant to do. They made such fucking epic albums like LD50. Excuse me if I got the name wrong. I believe it was LD50. You know, other albums that I can't remember the titles of. I think personally, Chad Gray, that guy's getting, he's kind of getting on up there. I think he could be almost 50. So maybe it would be in his best interest to perhaps just retire and become a studio musician. You know, he just needs to enjoy life. And I hope that he lives a long life. I really do. I hope Chad lives to be 100. Such an amazing guy. I can't kiss that guy's ass enough. He really helped me growing up with bands like Mudvayne. That was a band that really helped me in a dark part of my life. And, you know, I'm sure that Vinnie Paul did the same with a lot more people. It's just I happen to listen to more Mudvayne than, you know, Pantera, which I know Vinnie wasn't in. But anyways, guys, yeah, I just want to say rest in peace. Also, channel update. I'm mostly going to be doing musical stuff in my room now. Music-related stuff. I'm going to be doing a little bit less rants. That's not to say I won't entirely just stop speaking my mind on things. But I really want to do more musical stuff. And there was a point where but I lost my channel, and that really depressed me because I had a lot of musical stuff that I did on there. A lot of vocal covers, but I am going to try to still do more musical stuff, so I hope you guys bear with me. You know, I know you guys see there's a fucking guitar and drums behind me, that I never even fucking play, which is fucking depressing. But I am going to try to do more of that, in tribute to Vinnie Paul too, and to legends like that. I want to help keep their music alive, doing covers and original stuff too, not just covers. But when it comes to making YouTube videos, it's easy to just do covers because I'm not trying to be famous off of this. I mean, sure, I wouldn't mind being noticed a little bit, but I just want to really keep old music alive. You know what I mean? That's what I feel my goal is as a musician, who's a little bit older myself, and to help out younger generations. I made a video about how I actually had a dream where I talked to Joey Ramone, and it's no shit, I really did. And I'm not saying that like it was really him in my dream, but it was an awesome dream, and it really moved me. And in that dream, he told me to keep the spirit of rock alive and keep love alive. Because, really, man, Joey Ramone, and I know a lot of punk rockers would hate me for saying this, but he was really just a big fucking hippie. Like, he had the long hair. He played a lot of classic rock songs, covers. He was just a big old fucking hippie, awesome guy. And I love that dude to death. If he was here, I'd give him a big old kiss. Joey Ramone is easily one of my favorite punk rock, celebrity guys, or whatever you call them. Sorry, I guess I didn't sound very punk, but, easily one of my favorite punk rock icons. How about that? Anyways, guys, this video is getting stupid long, but I just want to say, again, rest in peace to Vinnie Paul. It's a really sad loss. The guy was so talented. And, I hope that more drummers out there can be inspired by him. Because I feel like there's a lot of bands out there where the drummers just really, they're not really given their all, that explosive power, the technique. Vinny had it all, man. He was the shit. Like, easily, I'd say one of the top 10 drummers of all time. Maybe even top 5. But that's what I love too about drumming, is I just love that really big explosive sound that rocks your face. And I would say that these days it seems like a lot of drummers, man, their drums have gotten so retarded small. Like, this could be a whole nother video rant, but I personally hate that shit, bro. Like, those little ass, they look like those drums that you buy for, like, a 5-year-old trying to get them started in music. They look like that shit. It's just ridiculous, man. When it comes to music and metal, I just say it's go big or go home, man. Really. You want that really powerful sound that'll rock your fucking face. But, guys, that's just my opinion. I'm not going to tell people, how to express their art. That's just how I feel, I guess, mostly about heavy metal and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. God bless. Rest in peace, Vinnie Paul. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.